Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Real Racing 3. Today we'll be completing Euro Track Masters exhibition with the BMW Driving Experience M4 Racing and the Mercedes C63 touring car for the last tier. Last episode in the Lamborghini Legends, I chose the Mercedes C63 driving touring car. So we'll be back on motorsports because this section of motorsports actually has two series, Euro Track Masters, which is what we're doing right now, and the next one will be 2016 to 2017 season. And right off the bat, we have already won our first race, Speed Snap at Catalonia. Each tier will have only one track but three different races. And there you go. Now we have finished our first race. Now on to our next one. Our next race is Elimination at Catalonia. And now let's go. And how many cars it will be? It will be only 8, which is very low compared to the last episode when we were getting up to 22 cars in one race. Okay, it's lights out, and there is only 2 Mercedes cars. So I think that means the Mercedes is more powerful than the BMW. But around the outside now, we're up to 4th place. Going to the inside for the number 3. Going a little bit too wide. Now we're chasing down 2nd place. We could go for a double overtake in this corner. Now we're going really fast around the outside. That turns into the inside, little bit of contact. So now we're going to go around the outside, around of this Mercedes, not close enough. So I think around the outside here. No, I think it'll be on this chicane. No, this is the last corner, I think. Okay, around the inside here. Yes, there we go. We have now taken the lead of the race in the first lap. With only 5 cars remaining now. And we're now gaining that lead. We just need to get a couple of more good exits, and I think we'll be able to secure it. We're a little bit too fast, so a little bit going out of the track. Okay, here now number 4 cars. So that means 4 cars are left, including us. We're still maintaining that lead, and here we can go really fast. And there you go. Now we're getting that lead. 150 miles per hour. I think this can go to 160 at the right track. Okay, now 3 cars left, including us, which is guaranteeing a podium, which is all we actually need, because you only need to earn a trophy, which is 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, to go to the next tier. But if you earn a gold trophy, then you get more series completed percentage. Okay, now we're starting the 3rd lap. With 1st place with 2 cars left, including us. Okay, going into the braking zone of the 1st corner, going a little bit too fast, and oh no, we have slid off the track and made contact with the barrier. But luckily the timer is already going down quickly, and there we go. We have now won the Spanish Grand Prix. Our next race is going to be a cup at 2 laps in Catalonia. I think this is the last race of this tier. And there we go. Now the Mercedes cars are at the back of the field. But in the elimination, I think one of them was in the 1st place in the starting. Okay, so around the outside, once again, it works very well for us. Okay, up to 5th. I think that's what we did last time. Up to 5th in the 1st corner. Now up to 4. A bunch of BMWs up here in the podiums. Okay, around the outside, 3 wide, all BMW M4s. Okay, now we're up to 2nd place. I think that was 3 overtakes in one corner, and that right there was the tractor or construction vehicle from the last episode with the Lamborghini Diablo. But around the outside, that 2nd place BMW is catching up very quickly. But look at that mirrors in the top right. It's actually functional, and look at this interior. It's very much like a race car. I mean, it is. And I think that number in the dashboard, I think that's our speed in kilometers. but our speed in the it shows at the top of the corner it is miles per hour, but we have slid off the track and now lost the lead of the race with only one lap left. Only less than 1.5 laps left, but I think we'll be able to take back this lead. We need to push now. We need to stop going in first person mode. Okay, here we're catching up again. Last corner, and then I think braking zone will be able to catch up to him, and then we're catching up to him right now actually with that good exit. I think around the up the inside we'll be able to make the overtake. Okay, catching up quite quickly. If we broke a little bit later, then I think we'll be able to pass him. But around the outside on this corner, I think this is the same corner where we got that triple overtake. Okay, now no, double overtake. Oh my god, that car pushed us a little bit, so he got the lead back again. This is a very good driver here. Okay, around the outside, he's just blocking me. This is very good driving. I'm pretty sure these are AI. So heading up to the inside here, and yes, there we go. We have now taken the lead of the race back again at the second lap, and I think we have now secured it. Only a few corners left. I'm pretty sure we're already in the third sector. Oh no, now we're in the third sector. When your timing of the lap blinks under that how many laps you completed, that means you have entered the next sector. And now I'm pretty sure we're in the third sector. Only a few corners left. So after this one here, there should be a chicane. And then the last corner coming up right now. And then now we have won the Spanish Grand Prix. And now we will be moving on to the next tier of Euro Track Masters. And there we go, we have won the race. Our next race will be elimination again at Suzuka, which is our next track. Each tier has its own track but different race, so that means the whole tier of this one will be only Suzuka circuit. Here, I think this is also 8 cars. I think the whole series will have only 8 cars. So elimination, I think we're going to go up the middle for this one. I think we'll be able to go up to 5th. There we go. There's a Mercedes in number 2. Okay, around the inside, and then up to 2nd place already, but being blocked on both sides, all sides except backwards by the end of the track and the 2 cars. And then now we have taken the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix just like that through the SS curves. And this is a shortened version, so the laps will be very, very short. I'm not sure if all of the races will have the shortened version. But now we begin our second lap. And first place with 6 cars, including us, remaining. Okay, we need to do... Oh crap, I went a little bit slow there in the exit. But now we're going into the S curves. I'm pretty good at this one. Like, we overtook so many cars there and got the lead. And we're coming up quite nicely. We're keeping that lead. And doing well so far. Going a little bit sliding. Okay, there we have 4 cars remaining. As we start, I think the 3rd lap. And I think as we start it, we'll get another one eliminated. So that means 3 left, which is all we actually need. And 5 seconds left for the number 4 car. And into the first corner. And also look at this interior. It looks so cool. Very exposed for lightweight. And now we have 3 cars left, including us. I can actually see them in the rear view mirror in the top right corner. And 5 seconds left now, and that means we're going to be guaranteed 2nd place of the race. And there we go, only 20 seconds left, and I think we'll be able to win the Japanese Grand Prix. And I cannot see him in any of the mirrors. Oh no! We went out of the track, but just barely were able to keep it in front. But it's catching up. But oh my god, that timing was so perfect for us to win the race. See how close it was right there? That was very close. So we should probably not do first person anymore. Anyways, now we're going to our next race. Okay, it is Speed Snap at Suzuka. And here we go. And now we need to check what is our speed. 141 miles per hour. And 3, 2, 1. And there we go. 145 miles. 141 miles per hour is the speed we need to beat. Okay, doing the first corner so far currently. And there we go into the straight, and I think we won. Yep, that's the golden flash. That means we have won the Japanese Grand Prix. 3000 MS only, but it is very short race. We could easily farm that. Okay, now we're moving on to our next race. Our next race is 2 laps at the Nürburgring, and this is actually the last race for the BMW Driving Experience M4 Racing. After this will be the last tier, which we're only going to use the Mercedes car. So that means this is the last race we probably ever will see the BMW M4 Racing on this channel. And lights out and away we go. Only 8 cars, which is very low for a cup actually, because I think the F1 seasons have up to 16. Okay, around the outside for the first corner, which is a very tight move. We're going very fast through the field. We're up to second place in the first corner. This BMW is insane. We went up to second place on the first corner. But there was only 8 cars, so it wasn't a big way up the field. Okay, but now we're in first place and also I put the mini-map in the bottom of the screen because I don't know this version of Nürburgring too well. I think this is also the same one for the Lamborghini Legend season for 50% to 100. Okay, and there's a big wide corner here. We're more than 100 yards right now. I think this is a chicane. It's sort of a chicane, a very wide chicane. We can go really fast here. Look at that speed, 140 miles per hour, very close to 150. I think we can get to 160 miles per hour in this one. I'll check it when we're going to go to the next race, which is going to be with the Mercedes, but I'll check the stats at the same time. Okay, I think we're going to be ending the first lap after this and another corner. Okay, so after that one, and then here the last corner of lap 1. So that means right about now we have only 1 lap left with the BMW M4. It has been very, very fast, and also the cost for servicing is very cheap, only 29,000, and we can easily get an 250,000 every day, so it's very cheap. Okay, more than 200 yards. Whoa, what was that? A little bit of lagging. I saw 200 yards lead, and now into a big straight here into the wide corners. Is this wide corners? Okay, yeah. 220 yard lead. Doing nicely so far. I think this is 180 degree. Yep. Okay. Doing well so far. Almost 300 yards. Now we're gaining again. Pulling away. Here is a wide chicane again, and I think this will be the ending chicane. No, not yet. After a few corners, I think after this one, yep, that is only going to be a few corners left. I don't think this is a corner, it's very wide, but here's the ending chicane. Only a few more meters or yards left for the BMW. I think we went off track there. But now into the last corner with the BMW. And then now we have won the German Grand Prix with the BMW M4 Racing. Now we move on to the Mercedes car, which we'll be using in the next series, called the 2016 to 2017 season at Red Bull Ring. We are now in the final tier of Euro Track Masters exhibition. We're now going to be using the Mercedes car. 40 seconds. This is I think this is an autocross at Red Bull Ring. One of my favorite tracks, actually. I've been farming a lot of it in Formula One Academy season. 40 seconds. Okay, we're starting, I think, in the second corner, and we're into the first down here, and we need to go a little bit faster now because this is a different car. I think we should be able to be faster because we see this car less, so it might mean that this is the more powerful car. Okay, doing so some good corners so far. And I think we'll be able to get it, but it's going to be quite close. 5 seconds left, and there we go. I think we had more than 1 second for winning the race. And now we will be moving on to the next race. Almost finished the daily bonuses with just this series and a few endurance races from F1. Speaking of endurance races, we are going to be having an endurance at the Red Bull Ring, which is going to be a bit longer, 5.8 miles. So that I think it's 3 or 4 laps. Yeah, look, see, the starting cars are BMW, which should mean that these are the less powerful cars. At the end of the video, I'll check if the BMW is the less powerful car. And also, this is the shortened version. Actually, I don't know now how long the track will be from shortened version, because in F1 I think it's only showing in the full version of the circuit in how it's Formula 1. So that means 7th place, 1.1 kilometer and 1.1 mile. Around the outside, nope, around the inside for this one. That means we'll be ending the lap there from the last corner. And so one lap will be 1.3 miles. So I'm just calculating in my head here. So that would be 5 laps, I think, because 1 kilometer per lap, 1 mile per lap. But very close to 6 miles. Okay, around the outside, a little bit of contact, I think. So that means we're going up to 6 now, 2.2 miles. I think this will be able to win the race, even though we're not upgraded at all in this whole series. And also there's time trials in the 2016 to 17 season. So we'll be able to hear the full sound and speed of the Mercedes car. And now we're starting the third lap. That means 3 miles right now. I keep confusing kilometers and miles. There's 5th place, 3.3 miles. Like number 33 for Max Verstappen at the Red Bull Ring. That's like a crazy coincidence. Okay, a little bit outside of the track. We lost a little bit of time as well. But I think in this corner right after here, we'll be able to catch up to him enough so we can overtake in a corner after this. Wait, we can actually overtake him in that corner without having to go through the last corner. And there's 4th place, 4.5 kilometers. That means we're starting the 4th lap, so 4 miles. So I think we are going to get 5 laps for 5 miles. I don't remember the exact one. I think it's 5.8 for first place. And still, I didn't notice any Mercedes cars yet. I've only seen BMWs. Well, there is a flash right there, 3rd place, 5.6 kilometers. So I think it will be in this lap. Oh, speaking of, oh my god, I said kilometers again, miles. So 5 miles. So I think in the 5th lap, we will get the first place. Yep, 5th lap for 5.8 miles. There we go. We have won the Austrian Grand Prix. 1 race left for Euro Track Masters exhibition. I'll just wait here so that we won't use any of our condition too much, because we still have a cup race left. And look at this interior. And I think those like 2 tabs right there is for brake bias. I think that means intensity of the brakes. And now we have won the Austrian Grand Prix. We are now going to go to the final race of Euro Track Masters, and that is a perfect timing for finishing our bonus, our daily limit. So that means now we're going to our last race with the Euro Track Masters exhibition. Okay, now we are at the final race, a 3-lap cup for Red Bull Ring. I think the most we had before is 2 laps. And now we're starting the final race of Euro Track Masters exhibition. After this, we're going to be doing another season in Euro Track Masters, but it'll be called the 2016 to 2017 season, with actually time trials and longer races. It has like same amount as the Lamborghini Legends season, and I think we're going to go up the inside here, up the middle here, up to 5th. We have gone to 5th place in the first corner many times before in this series. And here is the full version of Red Bull Ring. In the first corner, I think we'll be able to get a double overtake, and yep, that's a double overtake, little bit of contact, but now we're right up next to the second place Mercedes, and that BMW is pulling away quite quickly, but now we're catching up to that Mercedes, and then now we have gone up to second place, and we have caught up to the BMW quite nicely as well. There is 3 laps, and we're already getting really close to first place car in just the first lap. This track is also quite short, so we need to go quite quicker. And around the outside, no, we just lost a little bit of grip because we took a wider racing line. But I think in this corner we'll be able to catch him up and into the braking zone. I think to the inside of the last corner. Yep, there we go. We have taken the lead of the last race of Euro Track Masters exhibition. There you go, starting lap 2 in first place. That was a perfect lap, almost 160 miles per hour. I saw 157, and now we're pulling away from that BMW in the Mercedes, going up to 150 miles per hour. This car is really fast for being this big. It looks quite big for being this fast. I think it should be very heavy if it's that big. And now we're pulling away from the BMW into the big braking zone corner, and we're doing nicely. We need to keep it in the track and don't look back. That was the motto that we said in the last race, in the last episode, with the Lamborghini Legends 0 to 50%, 50% to 100%. With the beautiful Lamborghini Diablo, which is the first season we've had in Road Car Collection. Road Car Collection, and now we're beginning. We're almost finished the second lap, and we're going to be beginning the third and final lap in Euro Track Masters exhibition. There we go, final laps. We're going to the first corner of the final lap. Okay, did it quite nicely, and we're in first place, keeping that lead and pushing away from all of the other cars. Next season will be the 2016 to 2017, unless I buy a different car, because we have more than in the millions now. Oh no, it slid a little bit, but we're still able to keep that lead. I think we had a good enough exit, and now we're almost at the I think we're already halfway through the lap now. Okay, into the big braking zone. Good exit, and I actually have a different motorsport car similar to this, similar to the BMW and this Mercedes, called the McLaren 720S. I think that's the first McLaren that we have in a Road Car Collection. In my garage. But I do have a different McLaren, the McLaren MP412C, Both are very nice cars. One of them is Motorsport, the GT3 car, 720S. But now we have won and completed Euro Track Masters exhibition. And we have won the Austrian Grand Prix for the last time we are in this series. There we go. We have now completed it. And that was a perfect timing because we just ran out of that condition. Okay, there we go, guys. We have now completed a Euro Track exhibition. It was very short race, but very nice. Ooh, look at that, 10,000 bonus. Just as we completed the total limit as well, and I think we're gonna get 6 gold. Yep, there we go. Now we have finished Euro Track Masters exhibition. The next one is gonna be 2016 to 17 season. Or maybe the 720S GT3 car season. Okay, I know that I was talking about the McLaren or the 2016 to 17 season, but I'm actually going to be using the Formula E car, the Gen 3 Formula E car. It is also a short series, same like this one. It is. I have already fully upgraded it because it only has 10 upgrades, which is all very cheap also. And also I could be using I could use a different livery also. So here it is in motorsports, right here, and also there's going to be time trials in this series. So because mine is fully upgraded, we could go for some quick lap times. So remember to like and subscribe, and bye guys.